Ever since Pixels, nerdy losers and badass chicks have been the format to commercialize pop culture to the masses. Hello there, my name is Tay and I'll be your host today. And on this week's Odd Movie Comparisons, it's the new hit Free Guy versus 2018's Ready Player One. Roll the clips! Now I got to admit, I too enjoy some pop culture overload, but there are some other things that these two movies have in common. An evil characterized narcissist who runs an evil corporation as the main baddie. Check. A counterintuitive message of unplugging and enjoying the real world. Check. A bombardment of movie and game references that give you the unbelievable urge to buy more toys. Double check. But while both these nerdy heroes' journeys carry the same theme, they took quite a different approach to each of them. So let's start off with the latest, Free Guy.
My name is Guy.
Sunday should be warm and sunny, just a scattering of drive-bys.
And I live in paradise.
A non-playable character developed his own consciousness when two programmers developed an AI coding underneath a Grand Theft Auto-esque world. It was really interesting to see how they laced the hero's journey between the two worlds. And spoiler alert, Ryan Reynolds wasn't even really the main character, if you're going by the theme of learning how to live in the real world. I actually didn't expect to like this movie this much, but the characters were really well built and the journey was built even better.
I expected you to just follow the rules, but you are so much more than that. Put these on.
Okay, fine. Oh my God! What are these, trick glasses or something?
My name's Wade Watts. My dad picked that name because it sounded like a superhero's alter ego, like Peter Parker or Bruce Banner.
Now back to 2018, Ready Player One didn't even bother to hide its blatant advertising for pop culture. Our story starts us off with a cool guy in a digital world, but he lives in a dump in real life, much like most of society in a postmodern world. But he has a chance to change the game, both literally and figuratively, when he unlocks the secret keys in the Oasis. This movie was surprisingly long, and it took a while to get going, but the world that they create, both virtually and in Ohio, that's right, this movie takes place in Ohio, is really detailed and immersive. However, it does get messy when it struggles to lock into its themes.
But they stay because of all the things they can be.
Can you feel this?
Yeah. It's the only place that feels like I mean anything.
In both these movies, the guys are cowards who turned heroes, and the girls are badasses and good looking, but have a hard time believing that a protagonist would ever fall for them. Like that would really be a thing in the gamer world? These guys haven't touched women in years, give me a break. But I guess that's the archetype that they want to sell for modern gamer culture. But back to the movies, the beats do overlap, but Free Guy has way more dimensions to the story that they're unfolding, from the protagonist to the antagonist, the avatars, and of course, supporting cast. From Taika Waititi to Ryan Reynolds, the characters were just casted better, acted better, and written better. The antagonist was less of a typical corporate stick, and Ryan Reynolds just made the protagonist so lovable. Spielberg, on the other hand, relied fully on pop culture overload and a generic story to get the ball rolling, which does take forever to get rolling. And for a movie aimed at gamer kids, was it not a little dark that the bad guy murdered the ant by blowing up a trailer park? Oh no. Anyways, the glitter and gold rarely make a movie great. It is always the story. I'll be honest, Ready Player One wasn't terrible, but from the acting to storytelling, Free Guy was just a better movie overall, which means this week's odd comparison goes to Free Guy.
Nope.